All right, folks, today we are diving into a juicy topic that practically everyone contemplates at some point in their lives. How much money do you actually need to retire and kick back for good? Just picture it. You're lounging on a beach, the sun warming your face, sipping a cocktail, and the thought strikes you, how did I end up here? Let's unravel that mystery together. I've crunched the numbers, and trust me, it's more fascinating than you might think. We've taken into account inflation, market returns, and the real costs of living to create a timeline that breaks down exactly how much you need, saved by different ages.
Wow, that sounds, kind of overwhelming at first. So, you can actually retire at different ages, right? How do you even start figuring that out? Like, do you need a crystal ball or something? Laughs.
Exactly. If you set your sights on retiring at 70, you'll want to target around $250,000. That's the minimum amount you'll need, allowing you to withdraw about 4% annually, based on what we call the 4% rule. This principle has been around for quite some time and acts as a guideline where, let's say, you'd need to withdraw roughly $40,000 each year for a comfortable lifestyle.
Wow, $40,000 a year? That sounds pretty nice. But like, what if someone has adventurous plans? Like, they want to travel or do anything beyond just getting by, you know? It's like, is $40,000 enough for that?
Great question. If you're eyeing a more, lavish lifestyle, you definitely need to save more. With that $250,000 fund, you could live a manageable life, but budgeting would be your best friend. Imagine keeping a close watch on your grocery bills and essentials, like a crafty chef squeezing every ounce out of their pantry. But if you want to jet around the globe, that's when you'd really have to strategize.
Oh man, I can't imagine just munching on instant noodles for the rest of my life just to stash some cash. So, what if someone wants to throw caution to the wind and retire super early, like in their 30s? What's the magic number for that?
The allure of early retirement. If you're gunning to retire at 35, you're gazing at a target of $1.25 million. It's not just a ticket to freedom. It's about curating a sustainable lifestyle. It's essential to prioritize your expenses and implement a solid investment strategy. Believe it or not, it can be done.
$1.25 million? Like, how does anyone even rack that up? That feels like climbing a mountain with no gear. Laughs.
I hear you. It does feel like a daunting ascent. But remember, the earlier you begin saving, the more attainable it becomes. If you start saving at 25, setting aside around 15% of your income yearly, you're already on the right path. By age 30, kick that up to 18%. And then by 35, push it to 23%.
Oh man, so what if someone decides to procrastinate until they're older, like 65? Are they just out of luck at that point?
Not necessarily, but here's the catch. If you wait until 65 to start saving, you'll need to stash away around $3,500 each month just to hit that $250,000 mark by 70. It can certainly feel like scaling Everest without a solid base camp. You really need to be prepared.
Yeah, that sounds tough. So what you're saying is that planning these savings really shapes the kind of life you can enjoy later on, right?
Bingo! The earlier you start, the more choices you'll have down the road. It's about liberating yourself from the chains of work. Picture it like building a sturdy brick wall. You need to lay each brick intentionally to make sure it holds up over time.
Right. And, if you miss a few bricks, it's like cracking the whole wall? Wow, that's intense. So what's the biggest takeaway here? I need that cheat sheet. Laughs.
The biggest takeaway? Timing and discipline in your savings are absolutely crucial. Freedom really is a formula, and if you navigate it wisely, you can shape the life you envision. It's that essential balance of enjoying the present while preparing for the future.
Oof, I love that. Balancing the now and later. What a profound concept.